Good evening.
Good evening.
I want to talk to you tonight from my heart on a subject of deep concern to every American.
Well, let me take the IRS situation first.
Last June 17, while I was in Florida trying to get a few days' rest after my visit to Moscow, I first learned from news reports of the Watergate break-in.
I first learned about it from the same news reports that I think most people learned about this. I think it was on Friday. If, in fact, IRS personnel engaged in the kind of practices that have been reported on and were intentionally targeting conservative groups, then that's outrageous. I
was appalled at this senseless, illegal action.
It's inexcusable, and there's no place for it. The IG is conducting its investigation, and Attorney General Holder also announced a criminal investigation of what happened.
I immediately ordered an investigation by appropriate government authorities. And I personally ordered those conducting the investigations to get all the facts and to report them directly to me right here in this office. In matters as sensitive as guarding the integrity of our democratic process, it is essential not only that rigorous legal and ethical standards be observed, but also that the public, you, have total confidence that they are both being observed and enforced by those in authority.
The IRS has to operate with absolute integrity. The government generally has to conduct itself in a way that is true to the public trust. That's especially true for the IRS.
I urge the leaders of both political parties, I urge citizens, all of you everywhere, to join in working toward a new set of standards, new rules and procedures to ensure that future elections will be as nearly free of such abuses.
We're going to put in place new safeguards to make sure this kind of behavior cannot happen again. I'll do everything in my power to make sure nothing like this happens again.
I will not place the blame on subordinates. That would be a cowardly thing to do. In any organization, the man at the top must bear the responsibility. That responsibility, therefore, belongs here, in this office. We must maintain the integrity of the White House. And that integrity must be real, not transparent.
Let me say it as simply as I can. Transparency and the rule of law will be the touchstones of this presidency.
And that integrity must be real, not transparent. There can be no whitewash at the White House. I know that it can be very easy, under the intensive pressures of a campaign, for even well-intentioned people to fall into shady tactics, to rationalize this on the grounds that what is at stake is of such importance to the nation that the end justifies the means. The lesson is clear. America, in its political campaigns, must not again fall into the trap of letting the end justify the means.
Good evening. I have never been a quitter. To leave office before my term is completed is abhorrent to every instinct in my body. But as president, I must put the interests of America first. Therefore, I shall resign the presidency effective at noon tomorrow.
Because Attorney General Kleindienst, though a distinguished public servant, my personal friend for 20 years, with no personal involvement whatever in this matter, has been a close personal and professional associate of some of those who are involved in this case, he and I both felt that it was also necessary to name a new Attorney General.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'd like to ask you about the Justice Department. Do you believe that the seizure of phone records from Associated Press journalists this week, or before that was announced recently this week, was an overreach? And do you still have full confidence in your Attorney General?
I have complete confidence in Eric Holder as Attorney General. He's an outstanding Attorney General, and does his job with integrity, and I expect he will continue to do so.